Hello, you are, let me see. Yes, you are right on time. Welcome in. Take a seat in the chair right over there. It's very comfortable, I promise. I make sure all of the chairs in the clinic are as cozy as possible. Some may think I'm being a bit silly going that far, but I think it's important. Alright, so, can I get your name again? Yep, that does match up with what I have here. Perfect. Let me double check what you were scheduled for. Where did I put my pen? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ah, yes. I get a lot of people with this. It's not a uncommon issue, but it's hard to keep track of everybody, so I wanted to make sure, even though I thought I knew what it was. But yes, so you have been having trouble sleeping lately. Well, this is the sleep clinic, so we are here to fix that. I'm glad I can be of service to you and many others. ASMR is a really wonderful way to help. Ah, yes. In your email, you mentioned that you struggled feeling triggers how you used to. Are you still having that problem? Okay, I see. Well, we call that tingle immunity. Some people have it naturally, and some people are just so used to their ASMR that they kind of grow numb to it, so they don't really get the same feeling, which is the problem you're having. But it's perfectly normal, don't worry. Our bodies are built to defend against things that happen too often. Think of it like growing a callus on your fingers when you're learning guitar or anything else like sports and stuff. You always get a thick skin if you're using it a lot. So this is basically the same kind of thing. So you've been overexposed to certain ASMR, and it doesn't affect you the same way, correct? Okay. How often do you listen to ASMR? No need to be embarrassed. Many of my patients keep it on all night to help them sleep. Being an avid ASMR watcher is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm just going to ask you a few more questions just to gauge how you are with ASMR, okay? Alright, perfect. So let me know if you are uncomfortable at any moment. I always do my best to make sure you're as comfortable as possible. If you don't want to answer any question, that is perfectly fine. And if you don't know the answer, that is also fine. So you won't get any complicated tests. You won't need to Google anything. Alright? So how long do you usually listen to ASMR? Yes, like one long video, a few short ones, how many in a row, stuff like that. I see. What time of the day do you usually watch them? Alright, well, as you know, there are many different types of ASMR. I personally like to explore and find new types all the time. Do you have a favorite trigger? Alright, so when did you start to realize that you don't feel the same way when watching ASMR? Yeah, that tends to be how it is. You begin to feel a little disconnected, and then the feeling fades entirely. Are you showing any other symptoms, such as irritability, when listening? Yes, it can be very frustrating when you're not getting the result that you'd like. It's okay. Have you begun to watch ASMR less because of it? Yeah, I understand. It's hard to enjoy something that doesn't feel right. Well, I am glad that you decided to visit the ASMR sleep clinic. We want to make sure everyone can enjoy ASMR to the fullest so they may relax and have peaceful nights full of nothing but sweet dreams. a good night's rest is so important after all. So based off of your answers, I think we can try the first treatment right away, actually. From your information, it seems like you watch a lot of the same type, so I'm going to try and expose you to some other triggers, okay? They might seem a bit strange, but they should be able to stimulate your brain into remembering how to feel those tingles again. If we give your brain a variety back to back, then go back to ones you know, it might bring back the memories of the tingles, and you'll be back to how you were before. So it's like experiencing it for the first time again. So I'll be doing different triggers, and I want you to let me know how they make you feel. Please let me know which you like best, and if it makes you comfortable, uncomfortable, whatever. If you'd rather, feel free to close your eyes, no pressure. So for the first one, I'm going to be starting out strong with a louder trigger, and this one is coins. Different size coins of different kinds. Some of them have holes in them, some don't. Some are thick, some are thin. Alright, how did you like the coins? Let me put them back in their bag real quick. And tell me, how did the coins make you feel? Alright. Just taking notes real quick. Okay, next we are going to move on to tapping. Alright, tapping and scratching. How are you feeling so far, okay? Good, I'm glad. I really like to introduce new triggers to people. Hope hoping that they'll find a new favorite, because it can be scary to try new things, to deviate from what you're comfortable with and used to. I have things I like most, but discovering new things, new people, it brings me so much joy. Meeting you is one of those things. Even if I have many patients, you are unique. It's one of the best things about this job. Sorry, I went on a teeny little tangent. Let's get you started on the next one. Oh, before I forget, how did that one make you feel? Alright, let's move on to the next one, shall we? This one is a paintbrush, a very soft, broad paintbrush. A lot of people with ASMR, they like to use makeup brushes, but I am an artist, so I have paintbrushes in far more abundance. Yeah, different ones can make different sounds. This is my favorite one, though. I do have different brush types, aside from size. I have brushes made with horsehair that are used for ink. I use them to practice writing kanji. I also have some plastic ones or nylon. I forget what the material exactly is. Easier to clean, but also a little tougher. But the one I'm going to be using, I believe, is just a typical brush of some kind of soft hair, but it is definitely my favorite, and I hope that you will enjoy it too. Sorry, I hit the chair a little. Nice. Yes, brushing is a very popular one. It's one of the first triggers I ever saw, and I feel like that's probably the case with a lot of people. It reminds me of how I got into ASMR. I only ever knew of the more adult variety, but I discovered that there are gentle ones too. I've always been the gentle type and love helping others, so that's what got me into studying to join the ASMR sleep clinic. I truly love helping people sleep. It's an honor to be the one that brings about sweet dreams and a good rest, which is why I'm so passionate in helping all of our patients get through any troubles they are having. Being unable to sleep is rough, and getting a good night's rest is essential to both happiness and health. Alright, let's try another one, shall we? Oh, but first, let me know how you felt about that one. Alright. I'm just making my own notes here too. Like, nothing crazy, just things I'm observing. while we're going, like your heart rate and breathing and such. Very typical things. Next, we are going to try scissors. A lot of people quite like going to the hairdresser. Getting a new haircut is always fun and refreshing, so it can be a pretty enjoyable experience. This kind of simulates that feeling a bit, hearing the soft chink of the scissors, and I'll be careful, don't worry. I won't cut you, and I won't cut myself. I am well experienced in what I do. I have a degree for a reason. But let's get to snipping away all of your stress with these scissors. Make your tingle immunity go away, cutting all of the immunity away. Good. What did you think of these scissors? Alright. Thank you. You're doing great so far, by the way. Good work. We're making progress, and good progress at that, believe it or not. Okay, next we have crinkly sounds. The crinkle of a candy wrapper, to be exact. It's from a Tootsie Roll. It's a papery kind of wrapper, but it has some kind of wax to it to give it a bit of a different sound. It's specifically from a vanilla flavored one. I got it from my family because they keep a bowl of candy out for everyone to have, and I'm the only one that likes vanilla. But let's see how you like it. Good. How did you like the wrapper? Alright, here is a very specific one. I only know how to describe it as a gear turning. It's actually my old camera from way back when you had to wind up the film. It's plastic, but I think it makes a pretty interesting noise. There are buttons on it and stuff, which also make noise. I don't even remember what this part does. Oh, something. But the part that I wanted to test you on is this. Good. Now, how did you like the camera? Alright. Now, for the next one, I wanted to try a different kind of tapping. We did tapping and scratching earlier, but this time I'd like to do it on a different material. Before it was a harder material. This time we're going to do it on a softer one. This is a soft rubber. It is a lamp, a cat-shaped lamp that is full of air. Good. I quite like the sound of that one. It's very nice and soft. What do you think of it? Alright. Now I'm going to do a type of trigger that is called a inaudible whisper. Obviously, it's still a little audible, but for the most part, the only thing you can hear, or the thing you can hear the most, is my mouth making the sounds, because I will be whispering ever so quietly. Ever so softly, softly, softly. I want the sound to go directly into Alright, let's call that one for now. I know it can be really tough not being able to enjoy something that you used to. It can feel like you lost a hobby or a friend, but you're on the right path, and soon enough we'll be able to rework your brain into accepting all triggers again. How did you like that one, by the way? I know it's a bit strange, it's a very specific thing, but I think it can be quite enjoyable. Alright, I'm going to try one more trigger that is mouth sounds. I only know how to describe it as popping and clicking. Let me know how you feel about it when I'm done. Alright, how did you like those? Alright, so with what we've done today, I can definitely tell you that your issues are not permanent. So we did some great work today. I highly suggest trying out all kinds of different trigger videos. If you check my page, all of my videos are supported by the clinic, so I know they'll do you some good. If you have any questions or concerns about today, let me know. Even if you remember something later, just shoot me an email. Would you like to schedule your next appointment right now? Alright, next week, same time, I can do that for you, no problem. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm so happy that I was able to be of assistance. Thank you for choosing our ASMR sleep clinic. I really appreciate that you came to us and that you'll be coming back. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you nothing but sweet dreams and restful sleep. Bye bye.